Hey, Bungle.
Yes, Blunder?
Have you read it?
No, read it to me.
Alrighty, I'm gonna read it to you Halloween style. Ta-da! We're in the Halloween season, everyone, and we thought, we're gonna read some Halloween Am I the A just for the spirit of the season.
Spooky.
Yeah. Today's story is brought to you by TLDR Pro. Am I the A for decorating my house for Halloween?
Well, I'm gonna say no.
I'm gonna go with no on that one, but let's read the story.
Let's find out. Read it to me.
Today we, my wife and I, both early 30s and childless, we're in the process of decorating our front yard for Halloween. And I get a text from our neighbor across the street stating that the decorations are scary and their children don't like them. He's never been an issue before, but he's just the type that always in everyone's business. It's a hey Abna for Bewitched. I chose to ignore the text and continue decorating. The decorations aren't scary at all, or gory, or even loud. Well, what's the point really? I'm just saying.
Right? It's Halloween. Come on.
Wow, come on. Some lights, assorted blow molds. That is. Sorry, I was picturing something else. A giant spider web and an inflatable spider and a few animatronic skeletons. Tonight, as we turned on the decorations, he must have been watching because he opened his garage and heads over to talk to me. I could tell he meant business. Dun, dun, dun. He asked if I saw his text, and I said yeah, but I didn't understand. He was already pretty standoffish and says, "Of course you don't understand. You're a grown, childless adult decorating your home for a made-up holiday. If you had kids, you'd understand this is scary and they're gonna think that you worship the devil." All right, okay, we'll go with that. You devil worshippers. The devil worshippers. As the words came out of his mouth, I couldn't help myself and I rolled my eyes and scoffed. I would have done the same thing. He said the decorations were sacrilegious and offended his family's Mormon faith and scared his children, and he didn't care to look at them for a whole month. What the whole neighborhood's gonna cancel Halloween? What the hell? At this point, I was at a loss for words and told him, I don't have the energy or patience to deal with you right now, or frankly, ever. And I walked inside. About 15 minutes later, I get a text from another neighbor that he made a post on the neighborhood Facebook group that he created about our house with a picture and a poll asking if it was inappropriate or offensive.
So offensive.
One of those neighbors. Our house was built in 2022 and there is no HOA. My front yard directly faces their house though. Regardless of the super crappy comment about being childless, now he's under my skin and I'm wondering if I'm actually the a-hole for decorating my house and scaring his kids and offending their religion. Oh my gosh, Bungo, what do you think? Is he the A?
He gets to decide what holidays are allowed to be celebrated in the neighborhood. He's not living in a religious commune. You're living on a street in America. If somebody wants to celebrate Easter, they can celebrate Easter. If somebody wants to celebrate the summer solstice, they can celebrate the summer friggin' solstice.
I like the summer
You've
solstice.
got no control over what holidays your neighbors decide are important or not important to you. So OP, you put as much scary decorations out on your yard as you want.
Honestly, personally, I would just turn it up a notch and then start putting out scary skeletons and the whole like, whoa.
I know, I would start getting like the strobe light ones and like the skeletons that actually piston up really quick. Like,
it's gonna be like a Halloween like club, like boom, boom, boom. That would be awesome.
I have made, as an avid Halloween fan, accommodations for an autistic trick-or-treater in the past, where they were too scared to come up to the house to get a treat, and so I turned some of the decorations off to make them a little more comfortable to come up, get the candy, and then once they left, everything just turned right back on.
And you know what's nice is the parents didn't ask you to do that. You were just being respectful, and I'm sure they appreciated it. He's not the A at all. You know, you have every right to decorate your house any way that you want, and if he doesn't like it, then he can just deal or he can move away.
Yeah, if he wants to live in a place that is only going to celebrate his holidays, then he should live in some kind of commune area, not in, a religious compound where everybody that lives there is all the same religion. If you're gonna live on a typical American street, especially a brand spanking new one, you've got no right to say what your neighbors are going to be celebrating or not celebrating.
And this is even better. They have no HOA, so he can't even go to the HOA. What's he gonna do? Call the cops and be like, "These decorations offend my delicate religious sensibilities."
I know,
it's not
especially
gonna work.
like he's gonna take this Facebook poll and be like, "Look, 20% of the neighbors agree that this house is offensive. Arrest him."
Arrest him now.
I'd like to turn it on the other foot.
Yeah.
How would this neighbor feel if I was the one coming to him saying, "Don't celebrate Christmas"?
Yes.
Christmas is a capitalistic insult, and they stole it from the winter solstice. I do not want to see a single Christmas decoration on your house.
They stole it from the pagans, for crying out loud.
I can guarantee you the neighbor would be offended to be told not to celebrate Christmas.
I know he'd probably say something along the lines, "You're violating my religious right to be able to celebrate Christmas." You know, we're all entitled to celebrate what we want to celebrate. And you even said that your decorations weren't even that scary. So I don't even know what his neighbor's problem is. That's just weird. It just sounds like he wants to control the situation. That's kind of what he wants to be. The controller of the street.
Yeah.
The whole street is within my power.
And don't let him do that.
No.
He is not the boss of the street. OP, I'm gonna say,
Oh, we ready?
not the A.
Not the A.
So don't you dare let your neighbor control how you celebrate your holidays.
That's right. And let me tell you, the best part of Halloween is the candy. It's the candy. And the good costumes. I like the good costumes. You're supposed to dress scary people. You're supposed to scare away the spirits. It's the one day when the veil is lifted. So in our opinion, you're not the A. You're not the A at all. No.
Nope.
Nope. No.
And we have spoken.
We have spoken about this Halloween story. You are not the A.
What do you guys think?
Yeah.
Do you think that he should be making accommodations for his neighbor's kids?
Better say no.
If you do, I'm gonna be like,
We're gonna find you, and I don't know where you are, but we will find you.
you're just wrong.
In the spirit of Halloween, we thought, hey, why not do 2 stories for Halloween? Because we just love these Halloween Am I the A's? Get ready, everyone. Get your pumpkins ready. We're about to read the second one. I want a pumpkin now. Ooh, can we have a pumpkin spice latte? Am I judging? Oh, we should have a pumpkin drink. We missed an opportunity, everyone. That's okay. This story comes to us from South Place 1499. And it's an older one, you guys, a few months old. Am I the A for putting up Halloween decorations in July? Wow, I mean, that's a little early, but I'm not judging you. You go out your bad self. People put up their Christmas decorations in November, so why not?
or you can just be, people that we've seen around here that never take them down.
We're not judging you, but we're silently judging you. So, last night, along with our youngest daughter, 8, I decided to put up some Halloween decorations. My husband was going out with our middle daughter for the night, but before he left, I asked him to bring up the box of new Halloween decorations I had purchased. He did, no problem. My daughter and I spent about 20 to 30 minutes just decorating the mantle. When he came home that night, I was in bed with our youngest. He walked in the door and yelled, "What the heck is going on here?" He didn't really say heck, but I'm just doing things nicely. He was beyond upset over our decorating. He came upstairs and said I didn't ask him if I could put up the decorations and didn't include him. Okay, I'm already formulating a thing, but okay, here we go. He also said he had no idea I was going to be doing this, even though he brought up the decorations for me. I don't understand what the big deal is. Yeah, I get it. It's July. And most people don't decorate for Halloween this early, but who cares? Halloween is my favorite holiday. Seeing it up makes me happy and helps with my depression. On top of that, I'm going in for surgery in August, and I won't be allowed to do much for at least 6 weeks after. So am I the a-hole? There is a slight edit which might change our opinions. I'll doubt it, but here we go. I want to add some stuff that people have been specifically asking about. We don't have a tradition of putting up Halloween decorations. When I was a stay-at-home mom, I would always decorate the inside alone for Halloween. The outside we always did do together, because I need his strength to get some of the things stuck into the dirt. I would never use any type of mental health as an excuse for anything, and I honestly don't appreciate the accusations. I was frankly stating a fact. It makes me smile to sit down and see decorations, like I'm in my happy place. And when Christmas decorations are up, I feel the same way. So, Bungle, what do you think? Is the OP VA? I mean, she just sounded like she decorated a mantle. I'm just putting that out there, but whatever.
So husband literally pulled the decorations out for her.
Right.
Then she and youngest daughter went and put them up. Like, why else would you have taken the decorations out? So I can understand, coming home and maybe being like, oh, that's weird.
That's bizarre.
But having the reaction of blowing up with this doesn't really add up. I'm like,
No, that's kinda weird.
You didn't see this coming, that you pulled out the decorations and now the decorations are magically up. What did you expect to happen?
Seriously.
And especially since it's just the inside, it was literally just something fun for mother and daughter to do together.
It's like a bonding experience.
Yeah,
Come
they
on.
were just there having a good time.
Yeah.
And especially knowing that, hey, next month, wife is going to be in surgery, not able to do anything for 6 weeks. The one thing I can say, I do not think this at all alleviates anything that husband did. I can be a little bit sympathetic to the idea of, oh gosh, I have to stare at these now for the next 3 months. I can be a tiny bit
see what you're
sympathetic to
saying,
that,
Bungle.
but I do not at all understand that overblown level of reaction.
Yeah, that was a bit much. Maybe or maybe he just loves Halloween and he felt, that's where I'm gonna go with this. Maybe I'll play devil's advocate. I don't like to, but I'll do it every once in a while, Bungle.
Do it. The devil wants his advocacy.
Oh, this makes me feel so wrong for doing this, but I'm going to do it anyways.
Perhaps her husband also loves Halloween and wants to be included on this. Maybe that's why he got so upset. He's just not very good at communicating. But I will say, no matter what, that makes him the A for his reaction. Because we're adults. Like, I know this is hard for people to understand, but you need to communicate with your partner. He seems like he was missing that. But again, I don't see a problem with it. We have a friend, and you know who you are, we're not gonna say what your name is. If they could totally do Halloween all year round, and I'm talking about decorations, so like dark black candelabras, dark orange and black, suede and leather furniture, and like just a dark aesthetic.
If they could just live in the Addams Family house.
They totally would. She's awesome, and I totally support her for that. She would do it. She absolutely would do it. And maybe this is like this OP. She likes the aesthetic of it, but she seems she likes Christmas too, and that is not Addams Family. But good idea.
That's still, in my mind, just no reason for the level of outburst when everybody's already asleep.
The reaction does seem a little bit much,
It's
if I'm
just,
totally honest.
you come in at night, everybody else is in bed asleep.
Yes.
Why you should yell at the top of your lungs about, why is all of this happening in here? Come on, there's no reason for that you
I'm with
couldn't have just
Bungle on that.
pulled over
Totally with
somebody the
Bungle.
next day. There was no reason to
that.
have a blow up in the middle of the night about it.
I totally agree with Bungle. So in that case, are we ready to make a judgment, Bungle?
Oh, absolutely.
Let's do it! The wine glass has spoken. You, for me, Madam OP, are not the A.
Not at all.
Not the A. Communication is the key. And that's what I'm saying. And just talk to your hubby about it and see what he has to say.
Yep, and I would say because hubby's the one that's not communicating.
That's
so
right.
The A is not you.
It's not you. Not you at all. I went through like 2 or 3 different accents just now. But
Not you at all. No, dearie. Not you. I hope everything works out okay.
okay. So, on that note, hey Bungle, we read it. Halloween edition. Dun, dun, dun. Remember, if you like the content you've seen today, please like, subscribe, subscribe and hit that little notification button and give us some, comments below. Did you like this Halloween edition? Do you agree and or disagree with us? Give us some more ideas down below because we'll probably respond, especially if we're running out of wine and there's nothing else to do.
Because it's absolutely true. Is it possible that July is just far too early there's no excuse for putting up decorations that early? I don't know.
I mean, could you imagine if that's where we live, we've had to put it around a swirl cactus? It'd be hilarious.
And let us know if you know any cool stories that we should be reading off of Reddit to you.
And on that note, I'm Blunda.
And I'm Bungle. Thank you all so much for hanging out with us today. Until next time.
And we'll see you in the next Reddit video.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. Trick or treat! Trick or treat! Trick or treat. Trick or treat. Trick or treat. Trick or treat for Halloween. Trick or treat. Trick or treat. Trick or treat for Halloween.